I was just reading The Law of Attraction. I purchased this book because Lo read it and he had suggested it, highly regarded by him. So I'm reading it and it just said something about a book that he read and how it opened his mind to think in a way that he haven't thought to think before. And that triggered a little thought in my head. And usually I would just keep it as a mental note and not necessarily pursue the thoughts that came forth right away. But because I'm aware of my lack of memory, I've decided to just tackle it now because it's at its, it's there, it's in my brain. But recently I started back playing chess. I've also started reading and I've been learning Spanish again. All three of these I started back yesterday, I believe, yesterday night. So today, just now, I had played chess early in the day, and just now I just got done doing a little bit of Spanish, and now I was starting to read before I KO. And when I heard that, it made me think, and one of the things I try to do is maintain an open mind. And with that being the case, I try to think, where can I be wrong? Like, I know I can't know it all, but what can I kind of get a glimpse of? Opposition or, a hint that I may be wrong or there may be a better path for me to travel down. And one of the things that I just tied to that realization or to that desire to have that type of mindset and lifestyle is chess. When I was in high school, I was on a chess team. I initially started learning how to play chess in second grade, I believe. I was at some school before I went to Plymouth Educational Center. It was some other school that I went to. I went to the school with a girl named Matea. I don't remember the name of the school, but I remember I went with her, and I remember vague things about the school. Remember that I had a little hand thing where we did a little head thing, and then we did splits afterwards. It was so weird. Maybe it wasn't so weird, but I was a kid. But then I also continued to play chess via my family members, my mom and my granddad. They both knew how to play chess. My uncle also knew how to play chess, but he wasn't in proximity. He was in Maryland, South Carolina, things of that nature. So when I got to high school, I started playing again. It's like I played with my family, but, second grade and all that, it wasn't no serious chess. My mom also had a boyfriend that knew how to play chess, so I played against him. He was better than my mom, so that taught me a little bit. My mom was better than me at the time. That taught me a little bit. But in high school, I became better than my mom. I was getting good, but I still wasn't, at my peak at that time, the peak that I got to around that time. But what really opened my horizons was playing the people in my high school. And one of the dudes that I think really put that in me was this dude named Emilio. He was better than, he was one of the top players at my school. And it was to the point where you would expect to get beat or whatever, and I would just learn. I just enjoyed playing them because I would learn from playing them. I would try to see how long I could survive and things of that nature. But around that time is when I found out how to think ahead, like think moves ahead. And not only was I learning how to think moves ahead, I was thinking like more about strategy. He was teaching me more about like, because when I first started playing chess, I would just do anything until I seen something that was right or seen something that I could, build on. But like, I only thought like two moves ahead maybe. So until I got into a, a known situation, a known scenario where I could strategize something simple and quick, I would just I would wing it. I know the castle. I know to protect my king. I know to, take pieces. I was literally just taking pieces and surviving and just having fun. But he kind of showed me that, it's more to it, more to the game. It's like strategies. It's whole levels and layers. And during that time, it gave me a big realization because I seen how ignorant I was to the game and how to play. Like I was just playing frivolously. Maybe that's the right word. I was just chilling, thinking everything was peaches and dandies, trying to get better, but just floating in my knowledge. But no, it was a whole nother world, a whole nother level of like intuitiveness, I guess. I don't know. And when I learned that, it just like, it shocked me. Cause I'm like, this whole time, I had no clue. And like, after seeing that and learning something like that, it taught me to realize that I would never know it all. If I can't sit, I would never, it's not enough time in my lifespan for me to know everything. So there's always going to be a situation that I feel like I'm always going to be able to feel like that. And the only way I'm going to feel like that is if I overcome and I learn something I didn't know. So it's kind of scary and it's kind of relieving because it's like, it's okay to not know it all because I would never know it all. But at the same time, I got to understand that sometimes everything is not what meets the surface. Everything is not just black and white. Like you can't just go off everything you know because you don't know enough. In a lot of situations, sometimes you just can't know. But yeah, man, it get deep. It get deep. But that helps me in life. That's one of the ways I think chess really changed my life. But that's why I'm actually, trying to get back into it and study it now. I'm taking it slow, but step by step, I feel like I will grow. Another thing is the Spanish. I'm not the best with words, spelling, things of that nature. And I feel like me learning Spanish is teaching me how to learn language and stuff like that. And I got a fresh start. So it's like without the blockade of knowing it all. Like no bad habits are formed. Like I can't, it's not just muscle memory. Like I'm literally learning how to whatever. So it's dope. I mean, it might motivate me to get on it with English because I do need to upgrade my current status. But even if not, I'm okay with being more fluent in Spanish than I am with English because I'm pretty decent enough. I can make it through life off English, but not where I need to be, not where I want to be. So if I would have spit some Spanish just now. If I knew enough, shoot, I get jiggy with it.